Hello, everybody. My name is Beatrice Gonzalez, and I am a spiritual investigator here to report the latest news of what the FBI knows. Let's get down to business and talk about it. So, right now at this moment, I'm checking to see if my post, yes, my post has been posted. Okay, so, okay, FBI agents have FBI DEA agents have evidence that this criminal, corrupt criminal organization is trying to have me co sign documents in order to implicate me as a suspect to their crime and to consent to the fraudulent conservatorship, fraudulent power of attorney. So, see, they're trying to hide the fraud. They want to hide their crimes by trying to get me to co sign legal documents so that they can cover up all of the fraud that they committed in court together, stealing my inheritance, the inheritance that my father left me, not to them, to me, but they all plotted and schemed together with a corrupt justice system, with a corrupt judge and lawyer, and a district attorney who they have been committing crimes like this against millions of American people. That's why they steal together and commit fraud together. So now that everything has been exposed and they're all under investigation, and they know that they have government officials who are watching them and is on their trail. Now they want to get out of the mess by trying to get me to co sign legal documents, thinking that they're going to be able to talk me into signing these documents because they want to find a way to get out of the mess that they had all created by lying together in court with fraudulent medical records, fraudulent illegal court proceedings that I was not there, but they all pulled it off together. Now they're squirming in their pants because they're scared about all of this coming out to the public, and that the world is going to see the corruption and everything illegal that they have been doing, performing in court against innocent families, innocent individuals, targeted individuals that they all plot and scheme to steal from. And that's why they want me to sign this illegal document, co sign this document so that I can consent to their crimes that they committed against me. No, I'm not signing no documents. I will testify. I will press charges against everybody who did this to me, and you're going to prison. You're just going to have to face the consequences to all of your illegal criminal activity that all of y'all have been committing together in court against the millions of Americans that you did this to, against them and their children. So the contract, this document, this legal document, is for them to get me to approve, to give my consent for me to sign the document so that they can put me as a suspect to their crime that they all made up, fabricated, staged, and executed together in court. And because I'm exposing all of them, now they're trying to find a way to get out of it. But I'm not signing anything. So you're just going to have to face the consequences to everything illegal that all of y'all have been participating together, working with the justice system, the corrupt justice system, who has been trafficking children out of people's homes because you're a pedophile. So the FBI knows about this. This group is so desperate to get out of the legal problems that they're all in, that they even, because see, these are Masons and Eastern Stars, secret societies, that their secrets is no longer a secret because everything is exposed, because people don't like in this country that what they have been doing against the American people, against me, my family, and everybody. So see, now government officials that don't like that Masons and Eastern Stars that are sitting in power of positions, they have been taking advantage of the American people. I meant to say positions of power. Sometimes I get tongue twisted. They have been abusing their power and working together in secret societies, pulling off these crimes against families, stealing together. These Masons and Eastern Stars that are judges, lawyers, district attorneys, doctors, they're all working together in a network to steal. They are the thieves. They are the robbers of our country, because they believe, because they're very well knit with one another in the police department, in hospitals, in law enforcement, justice system, that they can commit crimes like this, crimes against humanity, to lie together, to steal together, to execute murder against children and women and men. This is what they feel they have the power to do so. But see, things are changing now in the United States. People don't like that they have been committing crimes against the American people. So now that many have jumped ship, upright government officials, upright authority figures who don't like that they have been utilizing their position of power to enrich their lives by stealing from the American people and utilizing the justice system, working with corrupt judges, district attorneys, lawyers, who are all a part of this theft, working together to steal together. This is what the American people and upright government officials do not like. And this is why they're on their trail. They're watching everything, because government officials know that I have been blacklisted. Why would a group want to blacklist me? Because I'm a threat to all of them, because I have exposed all of their criminal activity and they don't like it. See, this group of Masons and Eastern Stars who have abused their position of power, who believe that their titles are always going to save them, but it's not, because everybody is onto all of their illegal criminal activity with fraud, with child trafficking, sex trafficking, red rum, life insurance policies, insurances, inheritance, trust funds. They have their hands all involved in stealing people's inheritance. They have been pulling this off for a very long time in this country. And they never thought that their secret society, their group, was going to be exposed for all of their criminal activity together. But your days is over. See, people are not taking it anymore. People know exactly how you've been operating, how you've been networking, how you've been including everybody in your fraud in court. Doctors, hospitals, law enforcement, how you work together to paint a fraudulent picture, a false narrative of the person, the family, the people that you target, so that you can sex traffic, child exploit, because you work with contracts with lawyers who write up fraudulent contracts to illegally surveillance people in their homes through hidden cameras, working with tech companies who give you the authorization so that you can spy and record families in their home. All of it is coming out to the open, how you all work together, how you do it. And that's why all of the evidence that is being collected, everything that is being gathered on my case, will show the corruption and how all of these individuals have been working together, abusing their power, thinking that they were always going to get away with what they've done to me and the countless millions of families in the United States. And this is why they want to try and get me to co-sign a document so that it would free them from all of their criminal activity. No, I'm not signing no document. You're just going to have to deal with the consequences to all of your criminal activity that you have been exposed to. And now you know government officials, upright government officials, are writing all of y'all. Because they stole my inheritance. They stole my money. And they know that they don't have any answers to give as to why they have money and I have nothing, because they didn't give me not a single dime from that inheritance. They left me out in the cold, penniless, and they took the money and bought a house. They took that money and used it to take care of their families. They felt that they were superior over me and my family. The hell with me and my family. They only think about their own, how to steal from innocent families to feed their pathetic families. That's ridiculous. And they thought that they were going to get away with it, but you're not getting away with anything, because your whole entire organization and how you do everything illegally is being exposed. How you're tied into the cartels, the Sinaloa cartels, gangsters, street gangsters, how you're tied with military families and third party groups, and how you pull it off together, and how you work with military officials to do all of this against the American people. And this is why all of the people that you have working for you, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, I'm a flying monkey, that continue to be goddamn slaves. Slaves that they're nothing but slaves to your whole entire criminal activity. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You was a slave then, you a slave now. You haven't broken those chains off of you because you're still glued to your master. Yes, master. Yes, master. Get rid of your slavery mentality and free yourself from the goddamn demon, the devil, who has taken advantage of you and your children and your families and everybody in the United States. Whew. All of y'all living nothing but a bunch of lies, glued to a child trafficker, a person who watches children behind cameras, masturbating and getting off of the sight of children. That's who your master is. A goddamn pedophile who rapes and molests children, innocent children. And you're a goddamn slave to your master, the goddamn demon, the monster, the devil. But all of y'all are living in fear because you can't even speak up like the way I do. You can't do what I do because all of y'all are cowards in fear, scared to death to even open your mouth up against the devil because you don't got heart. You don't got courage. You're full of weakness. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do whatever you do. They dangle a little bit of money in your face, and you're jumping up for the carrot. You're jumping up for the little measly dollars that is being thrown to you because you're a goddamn dummy. And that's how all of y'all are enslaved. So, FBI agents have evidence that I was blacklisted on the government list from receiving housing, loans, job opportunities, no hire list. So they placed me on a no hire list where I can't get jobs, I can't get hired, and my YouTube channel blocked and flagged. Each time I was blocked and flagged, agents were able to unblock my channel and trace back the government officials who were behind blocking my channel and why they were behind in doing this towards me. So you see how all of these individuals, how they have exposed themselves, how they made themselves known to other government officials where they can see why I'm being blacklisted because of all of the fraud that was committed in court. They don't want the child trafficking, the sex trafficking, all of the fraud, the inheritance, the trust funds, the wills, the theft that they all participate together to steal against innocent families. This is why they blacklist me. They put me on the no hire list from job opportunities because they don't want me to have job opportunities. They block my YouTube channel, but right officials, upright officials can see exactly everything that you're doing. So when they block me, the upright officials, unblock me. And they know all the ones that are behind in doing this because they have so much to hide. They have so much that they don't want the world to know the truth, the real truth, that this is a tribe of pedophiles, murderers, rapers, child molesters. These are the people who illegally watch you in your home through hidden surveillance, working with technology companies that install cameras in your home and they record you, use fraudulent contracts in court, and they steal from you because you're a targeted individual and they exploit you sex traffic you, and then they get you red rummed, raped, and then they cash out on a life insurance policy. See, this is what they want to hide. They don't want the world to know the real truth. And this criminal political family who's got their hands all tied in this secret torture program, working with the cartels, the Sinaloa cartels, and street gangsters. See, these are the ones that are flooding our country with with kilos of drugs onto the streets. They're the ones who are poisoning all the children's in the schools, in the parks, in the communities, in the cities, in your towns, everywhere. They're the ones that are responsible because they got their hands tied into everything filthy, low life, disgusting in this country. And they work with street gangsters, drug cartels, Sinaloa. They work with military families. They work with third party groups to do all of this. This is why the country has drugs, because they're all behind it. They're the ones that are cashing out on the drug trade. They're the ones that are stealing your children, and then sex trafficking you and your children. But they were unsuccessful with me because I exposed all of their illegal criminal activity. So, because I, excuse me. So, the FBI and the DEA knows that this criminal organization, this corrupt political family, who is desperate right now to hide everything that they did, everything, because they know that they have been caught out there, that all of them have been exposed. All of their criminal activity has been exposed. Hired a private investigator to find dirt on me. And the private investigator could not find nothing. And they wanted the private investigator to find something so that they could use something against me to blackmail me through videos, through photographs, in some kind of way, to have some kind of leverage over me so that they can get away with what they have been doing. But I don't sell my coochie and I don't use drugs. So you can't find nothing on me because I'm not like you. I don't sell myself cheaply like the way you do. You are the drug addict. You are the alcoholic. You are the goddamn prostitute, the floozy that sells yourself to people, not me. That's why the private investigator could not find nothing on me, because I'm clean. I've always been a very clean woman, but you painted a fraudulent picture of me in court with all of the thieves who stole my inheritance so that you can lie and take my money. And that's why you couldn't find nothing on me to blackmail me or use as leverage over me, because I live a decent, clean life. So, this is what they were trying to do. The FBI also knows, not only are they, not only have they blocked me on my YouTube channel, paid music artists, AI creators to alter music videos, music videos so that they can influence me in some kind of way to keep me from speaking and exposing the truth to all of their illegal criminal activity, to sabotage me, to red rum me by changing the videos, copyright infringement, and so that they can get rid of me by poisoning my mother's medication, poisoning our vitamins. They are doing everything to stop me from exposing. But like I said, nothing is going to stop me from exposing the fraud, that the theft that y'all all committed, because you took my money. You took my money. You took my daughter illegally. You had a corrupt lawyer write a fraudulent power of attorney over me, a fraudulent conservatorship over me and my daughter, so that these crooks and robbers, people, military family who had connections to a corrupt court, justice system, who were all tied with the government and law enforcement and with the justice system, to steal my money from me. This is what they all did. They utilized their position of power. This constable, all of them, this military family, all of them, all connected to the justice system. They utilize people in power to steal my inheritance. You know that I was holding two jobs as a direct care worker. I paid my bills and took good care of my family. But you did all of this behind my back because that was the only way you were going to be able to pull this stunt off, by doing it behind my back. You got this lawyer who is going to be arrested and disbarred. He is going down. This whole entire case is going down in history for the whole entire world to see exactly everything that y'all did. These judges, lawyers, the district attorney, all of them, they're all getting locked up because government officials is watching everything crooked that all of y'all have been committing against the American people. And a lot of government officials don't like what they're seeing because they know that you've been utilizing your power to get away with your crimes. You won't be able to do it anymore. I got more information to give. So they tried, so they wanted the private investigator to find something on me so that they could use to blackmail me, to have leverage over me. This is how desperate they are. Desperate to try and cover their tracks, cover up their crimes. That will never work. That will never work because FBI, DEA, CIA knows about how you move money from inheritance to oversee accounts. So an investigation was open on that. So you see, you left a money trail for everything illegal that y'all all have been doing against the American people because the government sees exactly everything that you've been doing. And this is why secret indictments, warrants are common. So these were people that not only have they blacklisted me, but all of the people who they did this to, they blacklisted those individuals. They blacklisted them because they believe that they can get away. See, that's why every last single thing that y'all do is being exposed to the open. See, Masons and Eastern Stars are not going to continue to have this type of power in our country where their loyalty lies with their tribe of pedophiles, sex traffickers, drug traffickers, child exploitation, child trafficking, human trafficking, weapon trafficking, because you work with street gangsters and all of y'all have been committing these crimes together, profiting this illegal criminal activity in the United States. You think that you're running the show in this country. You think that you have a right to commit crimes against humanity and then profit from the crimes that you commit against the American people and fill your filthy, dirty, nasty pockets with fraud money. And because you think that you're in a position of power, that you can get away with it. That's why your laundry is constantly being aired out to the public so that the whole entire United States of America knows exactly who is the enemy of the United States of America. And it's these Eastern stars, Masons, who are sitting in position of power committing crimes against other people who they believe that they are superior and above the rest, because you have a secret society that everybody has been networking together to harm the American people. But see, this illegal criminal activity is finished in the United States. That's why your personal business and all the crimes that you commit, thinking that others now, upright government officials, can't see what you're doing. Oh, they can see what you're doing. That's why your all of your secrets is being put out into the middle of the street for the whole entire United States to see the real criminals in this country. And you're no longer going to get away with what you've been doing. You think that you have the cartels to protect you? Think again. The cartels are going down. They're going down, as well as the street gangsters, all of the street gangsters that you work with, because we know that the street gangsters are your little slaves. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say, I'll jump for that carrot. We know those are your little uh, little robots that commit crimes, fraud in court against individuals. But now the cartels and your street gangsters and all of your third party groups is finished. That's right. Upright officials is coming after your whole entire criminal organization. All of y'all are going down. Organized crime is going to be a thing of tomorrow. It's all going to be over. Organized crime is finished, including your torture, your secret torture program. Oh, you're not going to be able to collect fraud money anymore. See, you're finished. Your whole entire evil empire is over, because we are all exposing you and we're coming after you. So, you, all of you, have so much karma that is coming back. Mhm. For all of the evil, all of the wicked, evil crimes committed against innocent children. innocent mothers and family members, and the theft that all of y'all have committed. See, karma is going to hit every single one of y'all big time. You're going to have accidents. You're going to have bad health. You're going to have money problems. You're going to lose your jobs. You're going to have broken relationships. You're going to lose everything, everything, because karma is hitting all of y'all like a ton of bricks because of the wickedness and the evilness that all of y'all have been doing against humanity. Everybody is going to feel it big time. Everything that you've done that was wicked against every last single targeted family that you sacrificed, took down in court with illegal court proceedings behind their back, everything is coming back to you 10,000 times because that's what you deserve. That's what you get. That's what you need to feel all of the wickedness that you've done to others, because it's only just, it's only right that it all comes back to you, because you are evil and wicked, and you deserve to feel exactly everything that you had inflicted, imposed, and all of the people that you sacrifice. You now will feel it, because that is the natural law of God. What goes around comes around. It's a boomerang effect, because you did it, you created it, and it has to go back to where it came from. And that's karma. I'm going to say a little prayer and thank all of the upright government officials who have been working very hard around the clock, who have done everything to expose organized crime, because all of us are working together as a team to bring this criminal organization down. See, these individuals, they have no loyalty to our country, to the United States. These Masons and Eastern Stars who have infiltrated into our justice system, networking with other groups of people to enrich their filthy hands with blood money by sacrificing the American people. We now are all standing up against you, because you are not special. You are not superior among other groups of people, because you believe that you can do this and get away with it. Those days are now over. Those days of stealing from innocent families and think that you can cover it up, working with each other, thinking that the big law can't see what you're doing. Think again. Your time is finished. It's over. You will no longer do this to the American people. We have all stand together. We are working together to expose your criminal, illegal activity, your secret societies that you have been conducting these crimes using the justice system to do this among innocent families. The cartels are going down. They're finished. Drugs is going to be a thing of the past that will no longer take place here in the United States, because there's a lot of us that we don't like the drugs in our communities, in our cities, in our neighborhoods, in our parks. We want it out forever. So we are working to take the Sinaloa cartels down, and all street gangsters and all corruption in the justice system who has been working with criminal groups to commit fraud, theft, murder, child trafficking, sex trafficking, child exploitation, rape, molestation, human trafficking, weapon trafficking, everything illegal that all of y'all have had your hands all involved with. We are dismantling and taking your whole entire organization down, bringing you down to your knees. You know you got no more money. It's all over. It's finished. So I would like to thank all of the upright government officials, FBI, CIA, DEA, ICE, Homeland Security, Department of Justice, law enforcement, authority figures, government spies, double agents, community members that have jumped ship, all those who are working around the clock to protect this beautiful country of ours, the United States of America. I want to thank you for your dedication, your time, your hard work, your bravery, your strength to protect all of us, our children, our families, and our homes. Thank you. Now I will pray. Blessed Heavenly Father, Aravat, the great I am, Jeshua, Mother Mary, Archangel Michael, Mars Sector 6, Master Aetherius, Galactic Federation of Light, Commander Ashtar, Commander Valiant Thor. Thank you, blessed Heavenly Father, our ancestors, our alien family, for protecting all of us, for watching us, protecting us, and being with us, and to expose organized crime and making it a thing of the past, because this country will be saved from the enemy who has taken advantage of all of us. Thank you, blessed Heavenly Father, for all that you do. Thank you for your love and light. So be it, and so it is. Take care, everybody. God bless you, your children, your family. God bless this beautiful country, the United States. And God bless our president, Mr. Trump, and his family. Take care, everybody, and have a wonderful night.